Boogie Bear. Outside of my camera. I mean, joking audits, of course. So, I'm ill, right? So I can't go audit. Simple as that. I don't want to get people ill. I don't think I have COVID. I just think I'm ill. But you never know. Can you see my typing? No, I'll just turn it around. Why do I have penguins on my desktop? When have I ever been interested in penguins? What's that? PewDiePie? Oh. I've been using it, really good. Did I ask for you? That's no. Oh no. Not so good. So yeah, come chat. So stop being shy. Why are you being shy in the comments? I'm live for like 10 hours sometimes. You know? Can't audit because I'm ill. This is all you get. Sorry. You got hate to give out? Come in and give me hate. Come in and like tell me how you feel, man. That's what all this is about. This is why I do what I do. Because I'm going out there and I'm showing you how I feel. I feel sick with it, man. I feel sick with it. That's why I do what I do. I'm not, I mean, that's not why I'm sick, but that's another reason why I'm sick. I've just got constant indigestion, man. So I don't know what's wrong with me. I have to go to doctors. Oh, it'd probably be a telephone interview again. No. We have to wipe my mess down a bit. I won't say. My desk is a headboard from a bed. That's how boring. But it works really well. So it's like soft, like a headboard from a bed. So it's comfortable to play games with. I'm a genius like that. Just invent things like. It's got a piece of wood that holds it up on one side, and then the other side it's just held up there. And the TV like holds it stable. It's genius, I tell you, genius. Although the TV don't fit in there, I want to chisel this out so it can fit flat. But we're getting kicked out, so what's the point? What is the point if I'm going to get kicked out of my bloody beautiful house? I've bloody put all this effort in cleaning, getting into a livable state, and then 4 months later, 3 months, I don't even know, it wasn't even that long. It's like, oh no, sorry, we're selling the house now. And I live with you. What? You, the landlord lives with me. Oh yeah, that's just because he wants to use a loophole. So he can kick people out whenever he wants to because he lives with us. What a genius. What an absolute genius. Like, you're not going to realise? Really? Does he know who I am? I am JoeKingAudits. You don't want to do that. Strangled police complaint. There you go, strangled. That's what I said to him, I was strangled. But I basically was, because he pushed his... Where did I put my mouse mat? Sat on it. Oh my God, what's disgusting? Too much smoking. Stop smoking. So I get people to tell me to stop smoking. I'm like, what? Stop breathing? It's you stop breathing, I'll stop smoking. It's fair, isn't it? You know? It's fair really deal. I think it is anyway. Come on, who's in chat? Wake up. Yeah, there's my face. Face reveal. Private information. What? Yeah, I'm gonna save it, that's fine. Guys, it's only like 2 sentences. That's probably longer than that. It's probably longer than that. Look at this alien, man. Got an alien toy. Okay, I took the picture when I was like 18, 19. So the cameras weren't that good back then. My camera was definitely not that good back then. Can you even see that? How do you like zoom in? Zoom to fit. Aliens. Anyway. I shouldn't really show you my videos, there's probably some naughty stuff in there. Not that I have naughty stuff. Well, maybe a little. Where did the game go? So they're going to put a shock or something. Oh. Don't forget. Okay. So I've got an idea for an audit, which is going to be amazing. There's nobody in chat. Come along. Say hello. And, yo, you listen to this for an idea, for an audit. Wait, I've got to think about it for a second. I can't remember it. I had a dream. I didn't have a dream. I had like a. I just woke up and I was like, what? Got an idea. What I'm gonna do. Oh, you've gone again. Yo, got to hear my idea for an audit. I've got an idea for an audit. And it's gonna be the best thing ever. It's gonna be the best thing. No one's ever done it, man. Nobody's ever done it. It's genius. It's a bit bloody. I don't know. Pedantic, maybe? Gone again. I'll tell you what, when you want to talk, just talk. I'll tell you my idea for an audit, man. I'll tell you. Tell me when you're going to talk. I'll tell me when you're going to stick around. People just come and go. I see like 2, and then it goes 1, and then it goes 0, and then they're talking, and like, then guys go, oh, I don't know if you even know people are here. You're just talking to yourself. I'm like, oh yeah, because people was here a minute ago. Big up, man. Are you okay? No, I've got really bad indigestion. Feel ill all the time, man. It's like, really annoying. I'm gonna have to go to doctors. But I've got the most amazing idea for an audit. You've got it. Oh, you're still there. Anyway, I'll just tell you. Nah, it should be a surprise, man. It's got to be a surprise on it. Let's just say it's data protection related. It's pretty gear, all that data protection bullshit. But it's I'll be alright. I'm surviving. I'm going down homeless route. What do you mean going down homeless route? Don't go down the homeless route, man. It's well too cold out there. Especially if you're in Blackburn. Oh, you mean like helping the homeless? Yeah, but have you seen what's his name? Charlie Beach. The homeless people bloody attack him and all sorts, man. It's stupid. We're trying to bloody protect them guys, man. You get harassed by police all the time. Oh, you can't drink here, you can't bloody smoke, you can't sit around, put a cup in front of yourself. No, not allowed. Oh, you're getting a fine. That's alright, I don't have no money anyway. Unless someone gives me some, donates to me. The world's gone mad, man. The world's gone mad. Seriously. The poor people get the fines, not the rich people. And the rich people can afford the fines, so they don't care if they get the fines. And the poor people can't afford the fines, so they don't care if they get the fines. Unless they end up going to prison for something that they like. So I got a fine for drinking in town. I went to court eventually. Well, I didn't go to court first. And then they took me to the cells and you got to go to court. And I went, nah, I don't, mate. He's like, yeah, you do. And he says, oh, watch me get chucked out of court. I didn't stand up for judge. The judge walked out. And then this guy came over and said, are you a free man on the land? And I went, yes. I studied it a little bit. And he goes, all right. And he goes and have a look at the judge. The judge comes back out and goes, well, if you're willing to proceed, I am willing to proceed and forego your obsolescence of the rules. That's not obsolescence. What's the word for disregard for the rules? I don't know. Something like that. He said something like that. It was so funny. I said, yeah, all right, I'll proceed. And then I got not guilty. I didn't stand up for him, and I got not guilty. It was so good. The police didn't even show up though, so it's win-win, I wonder why the police don't show up. As if it's like, I used to walk home from work with a yellow bag on, carrying my bike, like rolling my bike, because I'm that drunk. Because I go from work, from Apley Bridge all the way to Bradford on my bike, go to town, pack my bike up, go clubbing, and then just walk my bike home, like pissed as a fart. Guy goes, oh, we've had burglaries in this area, so we're gonna have to search your bag. I've got a yellow Polaris cycle bag, cycle gear, cycle shorts on, and it was summer, so it was like pretty warm. So I just went home in my cycle shorts, and he's like, oh, you're a burglar. And I'm like, what? No, you can't search my bag. And he says, well, we're gonna have to arrest you if you're not gonna let us search you. And what's your details? And I'm like, what do you need my details for? I haven't done anything wrong. And he goes, oh, we need it because we're trying to find out where the burglars are. So what are you on about, man? I've got chef whites in my bag. That's it. You're not searching my bag. He goes, we're gonna have to arrest you then. And I'm like, what for? What are you gonna arrest me for? For not providing your details? And I'm like, he's mad. Are you mad? We've got to curb this fucking... I haven't done anything wrong. Come on, man. I knew it even back then. I didn't even know the law back then. But I just like, I hadn't done no wrong, man. You can't do anything to me. You can't touch me. But I just knew it, like, automatically. And then I saw it on a video and I was like, right, I'm going to do that. Because I'm sick of it happening to me. I'm sick of it happening to me, man. You won't believe how much harassment I have got. I've got PTSD from it, man. Seriously, I've got PTSD. And I know it's not bloody World War II or anything. But seriously, I have got PTSD, man. I actually can't remember something sometimes. And it comes back to me and I'm like, oh my God. I can't even believe... I start crying sometimes. And that guy says, oh... I'll be glad when I see you on a park bench when you get kicked out of your house. I started crying. It just brought back all the memories. The reason I was homeless is because of the police. That's a super long story. One day I might tell it on Joking Story Time. In fact, it's Joking Story Time right now. Screw it. Right? I had this girlfriend. She was a mental case, man. But she was the sweetest thing when she wasn't drunk. But she was an absolute mental case when she was drunk. She used to go around with her mums and anyway, that's another story. I got a domestic violence protection order because she brought her sister and this fucking old guy around, and this old guy, he took his glasses off, went to punch me, I blocked him, knocked him out. I shouldn't laugh, but I can't talk about violence on YouTube, can I? Oh, damn. Demonetised again. People think I make loads of money or something. Get a job. This is my job now. Even if I don't make money, it's still my job. It's my calling. It's not even a job. It's my calling, man. It called me. It came to me on YouTube, and I went, why didn't I do that? All the times I've been mistreated, man. Why did I not just... I always carry a camera. Not always. I used to have a little Samsung telephone. Didn't have a camera, didn't have a screen really. It just had a liquid crystal. Not even liquid crystal. Like little balls of light and massive pixels. I just go, Dave's calling you. That was my phone. So yeah, I couldn't even do that back then. But now I bought £165 because I wanted the internet, and then I went, oh yeah, there's this thing called auditing. Just get your camera out whenever something happens, and I went, yeah, good idea. To myself, it's my own idea. So, talking to myself. Good idea, Joe. That was a good idea, that one. Genius. You're a genius. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, wait a minute, I just did. Genius. Who else am I going to talk to as well? It's like, oh, you're just talking to yourself. Who else am I going to talk to? I'm like... I mean, if I'm auditing, I can, shout at people and stuff, you know? Stop doing that data protection, silly man. I started saying sir to everything now. I'm like, I'm afraid not, sir. You can't do that to me. I'm going to confiscate your camera. No, you are not, sir. Oh, you can be arrested for data protection breaches. It's not my job to protect people's data, sir. And I'm doing it anyway. Try to protect people's data. Imagine if I if I became homeless. Oh, wait a minute, I am becoming homeless. Oh, it's got a white wick gates. Oh, data protection breaches. Why would I go there? Why would I go there when I audit them, see the data protection breaches, show them up about it, and they're just like they come out and attack me? Like, why would I ever? Like, what company am I supposed to use? I just see all these companies, data protection breaches everywhere, and I mean, like you hear about all law, it's important. I realised I didn't really care about my data back then, but now I realise how important it is because I've got a YouTube channel now, so like it's private information, man. People like I'm in danger with like this job, whatever it is. If I had a family, it could put my family at risk if private information got out. Like, I can't even give my real name out to people sometimes because I don't know who they are. I'm paranoid as well, so that doesn't help. I'm paranoid with a good reason because I keep getting attacked. That's crazy, man. Crazy. Got a game, haven't I? What, have you got audits there? Anybody? Oh, no more audits. Yeah. When I'm ill, I mean, when I'm not ill. Bloody hell, bro. I hope you feel better soon. What's the idea? Well, the idea is to pretend I'm filming them, but I'm actually filming my own face. Well, not them. The data protection breaches, but I'm actually filming my own face. And then they'll go, well, what's the data protection breach? And I'll go, well, you have to watch it on YouTube. I'm sorry, mate. But I saw names and addresses and everything, man. I got it all on camera. And I'll just like, I'll put my face on YouTube saying it all on YouTube. So there's no data on it. It's just my face, just a picture of my. So you're gonna have to watch my face, just going, yo, data protection breaches. I've seen Juliet Andrews. Telephone number 077 423 957. I'm like, what? Oh, I'm calling police. They'll just see my face. Oh, God. You know, it's, I'm ridiculous, right? But that's why I'm called JoeKingAudits. I'm not like everybody else, man. I'm not like everybody else. I do my own thing, man. Have you seen my San Miguel bottle thing? I finished my beer, actually drinking it on the street. But actually, just before, there's a sign where it says, "This is a no drinking area," so I stood behind the sign, drank the bottle, and then filled it with my water from my bag, because I carry water as well. And I just went, bollocks, I'm just going to carry this into town and just audit the police and just like walk around with a bottle of San Miguel with water in. And like, cheers to the police officers, like, what, you're drinking in town? I'm like, yeah. You can't do that. It's a criminal. You get a fine for that. You've got to confiscate it. I said, no, you can't confiscate it, man. It's my water. Oh, it's my, no, I can't remember what I said. I blagged it, so I didn't say water. But I eventually told him. And he says, oh, you're just trying to waste police time. I said, it's a social experiment. Because I don't agree with your stupid drinking policies in town. Like, there's pubs everywhere, man. You can't say you can't drink in town. It's like saying you can't walk around, doesn't it? It's ridiculous. Everybody's drunk anyway, walking around town, going from bar to bar. What does it matter? It's just the poor people that are not allowed to drink because they can't afford fucking pub prices, so they drink on the street where it's nice and sunny and they've got a nice little bench to sit on and they can chill with their friends and socialise and have a drink. But no, you can't do that. No, you gotta just be sat there on your own, bored out of your skull, not do anything, just 2 meters apart, Can't even hug people. Nobody's going to have babies anymore because you're all going to get bloody so worried about COVID-19 that you're going to die alone. It's insanity. It's absolute insanity. People don't understand the implications of lockdown. Like, I don't care about COVID anyway. If it gets demonetised, so what? It's live. The people who really matter come in and watch my bloody rants because I can say what I want anyway. I can believe what I want. I can say what I want. I am God. I am king. Okay, YouTube might bloody ban me or whatever, but I'll find a way to get my message across. I said it from the start. It's a fraud, man. I said it's a fraud. It is a fraud. David Icke was saying it's a fraud. I went, yep. I agree with that. I don't care how crazy you are, David Icke. What you talk about lizard people and all that. It is a fraud. It's not even about. Even Boris Johnson says it. It's like, wow, it's going to fuel the economy. It's like, so it was a fraud all along. Like, frauds usually are monetized somehow, aren't they? Like, when you do a fraud, you get money out of it. It's like, Boris Johnson's like, oh yes, we can increase the economy by selling millions of vaccines. It's a fraud. It's a hello, fraud. You just say it out loud. At least he's honest, I suppose. Shall I sleep during the day or shall I just go? I need life, man. I need life. I have no life. On the game, I mean. So yeah. What other comments have we got? Did I not read anybody's comments? I'm helping the community. No more audits. Helping the community. What, you don't think auditing helps the community? No, I get that. I am going to do a night on the streets with them. See how I'm treated by police or security. I'm even thinking of going, sitting and pretending to beg. See how I'm treated. You can't beg. It's called soliciting. That's actually illegal. You could put a cup in front of you, and if someone gives you money, or you could just sit there, and if someone comes over, gives you money, because they will do that. I went in Asda to fill my water bottles up, so I could cook a stew in my tent on my campfire, which I wasn't allowed to do. The police came around and said, "Oh, you can't have a open campfire," and I says, "Well, I'm going to freeze to death then." So you're gonna murder me basically because it was absolutely freezing the first night. My head was like frozen, solid, and it took me ages to get this campfire going. I've had it going for 2 weeks, or nearly 2. I had it going for 2 weeks straight. A fire going for 2 weeks straight at Christmas. I was freezing. I couldn't. I had one quilt and a sleeping bag at first, and then loads of guys came over and gave me quilts, and this guy gave me a tenner. He said, "Get yourself fish and chips," and I bought myself fish and chips and beers. And then these bloody weed heads came over and says, "You want a spliff?" And I went, "Yeah, go for it." Can I talk about that on YouTube? I don't even know. What else have I got to do in the tent? Hi all. Here is Wheels. Wheels? Where's Wheels? Good to see you. I'm setting off on. Oh, you've got Wheels. Wheels with this disabled guy. Everyone used to call him Wheels because he was in a wheelchair. But he didn't mind. So, cool. You're a cool guy. I was really worried when that guy attacked you and the video ended. I really was. I was. I was worried. Like super worried, man. That's why I bloody went mental for the police. I was just like, what? Nobody's gonna even help me. I'll just ring 0101. I was like, I was still scared. I was like, is it going to be waiting around the corner for me? Like, you're gonna. I didn't even know what I was doing, man. Good lad, always protect yourself. I try to protect myself, but I don't really want to. I don't want to say that. How long have you been doing now? 10 months. My first video was 10 months ago, I believe. So that's pretty good going, man. I got monetized in 10 months. It's going well. My listening, don't worry. I'm listening, don't worry. Cool. I'm glad. Is that just a cigarette? No, I understand what you are saying. If you need a chat, I'm always an email away. Oh man, I talk about it with everybody, man. I talk about it with everybody. But I talk about all my life story, man. But nobody seems to get it. Nobody seems to get it. Nobody seems to understand. I don't even get it myself, really. Like I cannot even believe what's happening to myself. It's another level of ridiculousness. Yeah, it's just a cigarette. I started smoking when I was 19. It was the worst mistake I ever made. But I love it now. Well, I always did love it, but I used to hate it when I was younger. Mum and Dad used to smoke, and I used to hate it. But then I started smoking when I was 19. Started smoking joints, and then just started smoking cigarettes. And yeah, I don't smoke weed anymore, really. Well, sometimes if it's free. I don't have money to buy weed. I spend all my money on beer, so that's not good either. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not hiding anything anymore. I'm not hiding anything, man. This is JoeKingAudits. Peekaboo. I used to hide my face as much as I could, and then I thought, why? I'm proud of what I do. I don't mind. Well, I'm honest. I am actually honest. I try to be as honest as I possibly can. Like, unless it gives personal information away. Actually, I don't think there's any personal information that I really, apart from my real name. But you can probably find that out if you really try. It's crazy, this auditing thing, though, right? Because it's like all the same. It's everybody just copies each other, sort of. Live Free is a bit different, I suppose. He's got his own mission, definitely. It's because he was pissed off with screws and that. So I understand. I get it, that. I don't know what about AB. I don't know about all you guys. Auditing Blackburn or whatever. Blackburn documentary community channel. The honesty shows, bro. I'll jump back in once I'm home. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, I'll just be playing the Long Dark then, so you'll have to write loads of messages to make me see. AB, Audit in Britain. Audit in Britain. Yo, this is AB. I mean, Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. It don't sound like that. This guy says, "Oh, you're just trying to get views by using AB's name." I says, imitation is the best flattery that you can ever receive, my friend. So, and if AB don't like it, he can come and tell him himself, and I'll stop. Well, like, I'm not going to listen to you, am I? It's just a random nobody. I mean, I'm a random nobody, but I'm allowed to listen to myself because I'm I am myself. So But yeah, I'm not going to listen to random people. Well, I listen to you, but I don't always agree with you. So I mean, I sort of like it when people like give me some grief about stuff, because it makes me think about what I'm doing as well. You know, instead of just like randomly just like playing it by ear, they give me some information that actually could be helpful down the line, and could be helpful in them situations that I've been in. So even when they're like annoyed with me, or like, oh, you, like this is that disabled thing, it's like, oh, that them disabled spots are I didn't even know that. That you can use them if you want, but it's sort of a, it's not against the law. It's just a taboo, sort of say. But it's a police car, man. Why would you put a police car in a disabled spot? You're obviously not disabled, or else you wouldn't be a policeman, would you? So, like, come on, man. It's not rocket science, seriously. It's just abuse of power. If you do that, what else are you going to do? That's what I say. If you wear a thin blue line badge, if you face the Union Jack, what else are you going to do? If you bloody show your screens out to public information that you're typing away, oh, Joseph King, he lives at 25 Kingston Road, or whatever. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I live at Kingstown Road. So, yeah, that's my address. Kingstown Road. The Earth. The Universe. West Yorkshire. I don't know what I'm doing with this game. I need to sleep. This is Interloper, and I'm just wandering around to a cabin again and again. Just like thinking of things to say. Look at this painting though. Oh, it's a calendar. It's Mystery Lake. I didn't even notice. What's the date today? I don't know, there's no dates on it. And this one? What's the Ripon? There's little Easter eggs everywhere, man. This game is like, it has, like, everything's different. Look, this bed folds there. This bed folds there. Okay, it's not much difference. They're all different, man. That's, even this side is different. Oh, is it? Is it that? Isn't that the same? It's just flipped. No, it's not flipped, is it? It's not even flipped, man. It's just completely different. They've got sheets. Every sheet is just an individual sheet, man. That's like, it bends into different. Chairs are probably the same, but they're always placed differently. They're upside down sometimes. Well, that's upside down chair. Right side of this chair. Plant pots. Got different plants in them usually, I think. It's crazy. Like how many things have they made? They made like echoes in caves and stuff. It's the same like thing, but they made different sound effects for each thing. It's just insane. How much work they'll put into the games, man. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Look at it. All these trees, look, there's every tree, man, all them trees up there, man. All individually placed, probably. All different. They can't all be different, can they? Surely. You've got to use similar. You've got to use, like, they all look different, man. There's not one that looks the same. Maybe they've flipped them round or something. Maybe they make them a bit smaller and stuff, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's not even cold. We can go to what is it? Maybe is a minicab driver from Switzerland. Really? Oh, that's cool. I apologise. That sneaked up on me. Gary Glitter, 1 High Street, Kingsland, Norfolk. Send my mail there. Actually, I remember AB talking about being a minicab driver, I think. He is actually a minicab driver, isn't he? I mean, he's not like, he doesn't like seem like the smartest like guy ever, but the way he does it is just genius. You don't even have to like make it cryptic, really. It's just like, it's just public interest. What's the problem? You silly boy. It's just public interest. Oh, what? Yeah, but what public interest? I don't know. What you trying to what you trying to bloody convey? What you trying to say? Public? I don't know. I don't know what public interest, man. I'm not a criminal like you. I don't work with criminals. What do you mean? What kind of public interest? I don't know. What the public are interested in usually. That's what public interest is. Okay, it sort of hides the fact that he's a YouTuber. But, well, he doesn't really hide it, he just says, oh, it's just for social media. Which is genius. It's just a genius, maybe. Even though he's not that smart, I don't think, but... No, I'm not that smart either, but, I pretend like I am. I tell people I am. I mean, that San Miguel thing was genius. I just can't fucking... Seriously, that's what I want to do, man. I don't want to like do what the same as everybody. Oh yeah, it's just a camera guy. It's just Pinnack, mate. It's just Pinnack. No, I'm not about that. I'm about, what are you gonna do to me, mate? What are you gonna do to me? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to find out. What are you gonna do to me? Like, because you have done so much stuff to me, you police officers and other people. Like, what are you gonna do personally, like as a person? All the things that have happened to me by people like me, public people, police officers. What is next? That's what I want to get. I want to I want to use my body as a little plaything, so they can have their little way with me. So I can get them on camera and I can go, you are an absolute twonk. And yeah, I might go too far sometimes, but you know, I'm pissed off. I'm really angry. And nobody even cares what my story is. Nobody even cares what issues I have. People go, have you got mental issues, or are you okay? And I'm like, what do you mean, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I've been corrupt. I've been been the victim of your abuse for years. I keep reading about stories of this abuse, and I see videos of this abuse of power, and just corruption. It's just corruption, man. Plain and simple. I said, right, if we just, every time they do something wrong, we'll just take all the powers away. Simple as. If they do something wrong, we'll just take all the powers away. And they can just be police officers, but they don't have no powers. Simple. And until they start treating them powers with respect, they're not going to have them anymore. It's that simple. That's the best way to deal with it. I figured it out the other day, and it's the best way to deal with it. You just take all the powers away from them, whatever police force it is. You just take all the police powers away, and then they go, all right, well, maybe for a month or a year or 3 months, maybe, and then go, right, well, you can have your powers back, but we don't want to see any more of this, or you're not going to have it for 6 months next time, a year, forever, if it keeps happening. And you can be police with no powers. You can make citizens arrests if you want, just like everybody else. But that's not the only powers you get. You'll get no powers of Section 43. You'll get no powers of Section 47. You'll get whatever, 45. You'll get no public order rubbish. You're screwed, basically. You can take the shit from the public without no powers to do anything. That's what you get for abusing your powers. That's the solution. It's the best solution I could come up with. Because the complaints department don't do anything. I've still got a complaint that I even got a reply yet. So that's probably, I'm gonna have to take it my court. Simple as. Like, if I don't reply, I wrote email after email, evidence after evidence, GDPR, nothing, not one response. Actually, I haven't checked my emails recently. It's been ages. It's been months. Usually, they at least say, "Oh, we have received your complaint and we are investigating." This time, no. It's not like I make loads of complaints. I made a complaint about one police officer because she detained me. And then the police officer, no, we're PCSO. And then the police officer came round. She says she's going to confiscate my camera. She's going to delete my footage. And I went, I don't think you can do that, I'm sorry. And she says, oh, yes, I can. I'm like, no. How are you going to do that? Oh, I'll call the police. And I says, well, call the police then. And she went, but, she turned it around on me. You said call the police. And it's like, well, what? You were saying, oh, yeah, you need to call the police to, like, take my camera off me, so. I said call the police, yeah. I didn't mean call the police. I meant, like, look, if you're going to call police to do what you have to do, then do it, because, you know, it adds to the video for a start. I need to toilet. Be right back. No, I used to have anxiety, right? I used to have anxiety. This was before auditing. And I had depression for years, but that's probably why I got anxiety, because I just got depression. Well, that's because I realised the world is mashed up. It's just mental. As soon as I grew up, I was like, what is that? What is going on, man? Is this what it was like when I was a kid? I don't think so. Why did it change when I got to be an adult? And anyway, I started getting like in trouble with police, and I was like, wait a minute, what did I actually do? I didn't do anything. I was like, oh, I'm in trouble with police again. And then I was like, what did I actually do though? And then one day I just thought, bollocks, I'm just gonna show up for court. And I showed up for court and I got not guilty. Every time I got not guilty. I was like, why do I have anxiety? I didn't do no wrong. I'm like, I think I had anxiety because I had PTSD, and I was thinking I am actually doing something wrong. I'm like blaming myself. And it's like, I didn't do no wrong. All I did was drink a pint in town in a glass because I prefer it out of a glass. Alright, I robbed the glass from the pub, but that was ages ago, man. I actually carry a glass in my bag. Well, I've got a glass bottle now with a cap on it, with a lid on it. And it's like, what are you drinking in there? Oh, it's just apple juice. It's just apple juice. That was from somebody else's video, but I use that now. But it's not even cider, it's lager. It's usually lager. Or something else. But, I'm sorry. I need to eat, really. I need to eat and I need to go to bed. On the go, I mean. Not going to bed yet. Have you got any more comments? Sorry, I keep forgetting about comments. A, C, A, B, A, C, A, C. ACAB. What's ACAB? Can't remember. Oh, that's his real name. Alright. Oh, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Yeah, is he actually a cabbie? Is he actually a cab driver? I'm sure I heard this say he was a cab driver. It rings a bell. Anyway, he's a genius. He's definitely my favourite audio. No offense to anybody else. It's just like his videos are professional. You know? I wonder if he's got an editor. I wonder if he's got someone to edit. I bet his wife does it for him. I have no idea where to start when I tried to edit one video one time, and I was like, what? I tried to do it on YouTube as well, and I was like, what? How do you trim it? How do you get rid of it? How do you get rid of this bit? I figured it out eventually, but like, I don't like it. I don't like it edited though. Like, I mean, I'd probably put like 2 versions: the edited version and the demonetized version. Or limited monetization version. But yeah, less money for me, I suppose. But screw it. I'm not bothered about money anyway. I haven't had no money for years, man. I've been poor. I've been homeless for 3 years. Like, well, I've been technically classed as homeless properly for like 1 year, really. But actually, no, I've been homeless a lot more than that. I've been homeless more times than you. I came back from Spain. I lived with my mum for a bit. Then my stepdad punched me in the face, and then he chucked a plate in my face, and I thought, that's the last straw. And I whacked him across the back with a stick. Police said, oh, it's your fault. You can't. It's not self-defense if you go and attack him after the fact. And I'm like, all right, fair enough. It's all my fault then, is it? all my fault, yeah. I just got it broke my wrist, man. Well, I didn't break it. It was painful. It sprained it or something. Actually, it might have fractured it, but I never got it x-rayed because I would still move it. So I was just like, carry on. They said, "Oh, you got to apologise to him." And I says, "I'm sorry for you're being a cunt," or something like that. "I'm sorry you're such an aggressive twat." And they went, "Will that do?" And I went, "Whatever." You're the best fucking thing ever. You're the best, man. I mean, I'm a. All right, I'm admitting it now. I'm a pacifist, right? I decided I'm just a pacifist, unless it's absolutely necessary. So you can come and attack me with all you want, man. You can come play with me. Come play with me like a little doll if you want, because I'm a pacifist. I'll take a punch, I'll take a beating, I'll take kicks to fucking... I whistled when I was a kid once. These guys go, "Yo, what you doing?" It's run down. We got chased with the dog. They let the dog off the lead. I ran and hid under a car. And then they went, "Oh, he's here, he's here." And I got out of front car and I started running off. He closed my line to the floor. I was knocked out. They stamped on my head. When I woke up in hospital, they stamped on my head. I was busted up or bruised. It were Polish people, I think, or foreign people. Well, they definitely had a foreign accent when they were shouting. And that sounds English, but I don't know how to sound Polish. To be honest. And I don't sound like AB though. Hey, AB. It's like Yogi Bear. It don't sound like that, but I love his voice as well. I love his voice. He's got a right calming. I can't believe he gets so many Section 43s and stuff, man. How does he do it? I've never had one. Well, I just look like a scruff off the pavement, so this guy can't be a terrorist, surely, man. Is it just a homeless guy? I mean, he just looks like a normal guy, really. I've seen, like, his blurred image on the thing, and he's just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. It just looks like a normal bloke. So it's like, I suppose you would do if you were a terrorist, wouldn't you? You'd dress normally. You don't want to give yourself away by wearing, like, I don't know, a balaclava. Have they ever actually caught a terrorist police officers? Have they ever? I mean, maybe the Secret Service or whatever, they might have caught a few terrorists. But has a police officer ever caught a terrorist with the Section 43 or Section 45 or 47 or whatever it is? Probably never, man. Because, like, I mean, I've never seen it on YouTube anyway. In fact, let's have a look on YouTube, shall we? Like, the first terrorist that's ever been caught on camera by a police officer. There's got to be one, surely. Because they use it all the time. Well, they use it all the time on AB. In fact, we should just Google it, shouldn't we? Has a police officer police PC police constable. How do you spell constable? I just want to write constable. I spell it right. Who's a genius? Who's dyslexic? Yeah. Who's dyslexic? Me. No, I'm not really dyslexic. I just write stuff backwards or I can't read because I like see the word backwards, or I see bits of the word backwards. I'm like, what? Oh, it's the right way around. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong way around. So it slows my reading down. It's annoying, but it's a little thing. I'm real bad at spelling as well. Don't get me wrong. Has a police constable ever caught? Misprint. Ever caught a terrorist? Surely they have. Former police officer jailed for national action memory. Oh, the police are terrorists. What a surprise there. Jenny Hopkins, head of the CPS Special Crime and Counter-Terrorism Division, said Benjamin Hanam, that's not in English now, Benjamin might be, Hanam, lied on his police application betting. Oh, I wonder why. Because he's a terrorist. Is this him? Former probationary police officer has been sentenced at the Old Bailey to a total of 4 years and 4 months in prison after he was exposed as a secret member of a neo-Nazi group. Oh, yeah, no doubt. So, we're justified in calling them Nazis. We're actually justified in calling them Nazis. Genius. As skinny as all hell. Former police officer jailed for national action membership. It's just police are being jailed for terrorism, that's all it is. It's all police are terrorists. Or is it the same one? Oh, police officer shot a terrorist. That's one thing. They didn't catch him though. Liverpool explosion, declared car last terrorist. Yeah, they've never caught up. They've never caught one. The only time they ever catch him is when they blow some up. Oh yeah, that's got to be a terrorist, surely. How do you figure that one out? It's ridiculous. It's like I was talking to a bloody French journalist. You know, like, have you ever heard of the auditing movement? I'll show you what Bradford's like. He was like, oh, I want to find out what places like Bradford are like after the Brexit and collapse of the EU and stuff like that. No, I can tell you what Bradford's like, regardless of that. Yeah. Check out JoeKingAudits. Check out all the other YouTubers that audit. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yo, we're on the BBC. They were filming a car crash. Well, actually on a ride along with PCSOs, for some PCSOs. Actually, the PCSOs were on a ride along with the BBC because the BBC were driving the car, and I filmed it. I think I put it on YouTube, maybe. Yeah, yeah. And they give me a consent form and says, JoeKingAudits. You know, we need your real name, and I'm, yeah, that's good enough, man. You find my information on my YouTube channel. Trust me. You don't need anything else. I was like, oh no, we can't do it without your real information. I says, well, can I have your address then, please? She went, no. It's like, well, why should I give you mine then? What right? Why do you have a right to have my address, but I don't have a right to know who's getting my address? So yeah, I probably won't be on the BBC. So I put an X as my signature for consent form. So no, we need your signature. So I put a scribble after the X. Says that's JoeKingAudits signature. What's wrong with that? What wrong with a scribble for a signature or something? I learned that ages ago. A signature is whatever you write on the day. As long as somebody saw you do that signature, it's a valid signature. It doesn't matter what it is, what shape it is, how messy it is. Even if you can repeat it, you don't even need to repeat it ever again. As long as somebody witnesses you doing it, it's contract. Or it's a valid signature. It's like if you sign something and you scribble it out or cut this scribble or cut it out or something, it's still a valid signature even though the signature's gone. Because somebody usually has to watch you sign something. And even if they don't watch it, it's still if they can prove it that you signed it. Because obviously someone could fraudulently do it. So you could blag it and say that it's fraud. But yeah. Where is all the haters? I want some haters to come in there. Oh, get a job. I mean, how many people make money out of YouTube? How much money does YouTube make out of people? And you're saying it's not a job. What is it then? It's just a video uploading site. It's a job, man. It's a job. After Brexit, you still can't stop illegal immigration due to the European Court of Human Rights. Illegal immigration? We can stop illegal immigration. We just can't. It just takes time, I suppose. If someone's illegal immigration, then they're not allowed to be here. Simple as. They have to go somewhere else. That's how it should work. It doesn't actually work like that. I know. But yeah, it takes time. Usually. That's why the numbers are skewed. They say, oh, it's only this much, but really it's about 1 million more than there's actually, and they actually say, because they're under investigation. It takes time. So that's how I. Alright, see you later. Enjoy your ramblings to yourself. I'm listening. I'm not talking to you. What did you say? Yeah, if like, rambling, like, tell me, ask me something, Go on, I'm listening to you. What do you want? European Court of Human Rights. I mean, yeah, we've got to house them and stuff. We've got to like feed them, We can't just like say, oh no, you're not getting no food, you're not getting no house, you're not getting no roof over your head. We have this thing called equal rights for everybody. It doesn't matter, even if you are an illegal immigrant, it's still equal rights for everybody. They don't have the same rights, some of the rights, but yeah, it's a difficult situation. I mean, I can understand, like, if you're fleeing something, and you've got no other option, I can sort of understand why you would go to the lengths of illegal immigration, but I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I'm not. But there's too many. And Bradford is just littered with it. It's an epidemic. It has been for ages, man. And nobody's ever come up with a solution. Is it an epidemic or a pandemic? No, it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic for England. In fact, it only gets worse, if anything. There's some other reason for the restrictions. Some other reason for it, I think. I can't figure it out. I can't put my finger on it. What else you? No. Oh, it's just warming. I shouldn't have slapped, should I? Okay. Is there rabbits? Rabbits. Oh, that expired. No. Not concentrating on this game. It's hard to game and talk rubbish. Rumble on. Where's my mag lens as well? I don't have a mag lens. Are you joking? Hey. Okay, show you the mag lens. Where's my mag lens? I can't run. I'm all white. What's going on? I got a heavy ammo. I've got all this stuff, but I don't have bloody mag lens. Show out my lens. Put my lens on the table then. Is that a difference there? Well, back to Australia. Why can't I run? What's going on? 44? I haven't got all this one. I don't know what's going on. Freeze to death. Looking at the birch bark. Sticks. Screw the sticks. Oh, I can't resist it. Give me all the sticks. And the birch bark. What is this? Magic. What? What? Yeah, he's just jumping. What the hell? He's jumping, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Is that how deers run? Jumping. I'm not even hypothermic yet. Got all that life to get back. I'll forget my bedroll as well. Well, let's go on. Drink is stuck. You okay, dear? No, dear. There you are. There you go. Stuck. You okay, dear? Oh god, it takes a while to walk. There's loads of stuff. I don't remember dropping my mag lens. I picked up like 10 birch bark ones, or maybe about 5. Maybe it was only 5. Sure, I picked up loads of birch bark ones, and like I only had like one tea, and I had one birch bark left over. It's 2 birch bark per tea. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. It's too cold. 15. I can't even sleep yet. Let's get down to the wall. You can do it. You can do it. Can't actually concentrate on this. Yeah. I'm tired. Too tired. But yeah. Like, I'm ill. That's why I'm playing games. Because I like can't audit. I'm gonna be on a sandwich. That's it. And some soup. And I've got indigestion. I'm gonna dead meat. I'm out. JoeKingAudits. Out. Like and subscribe.